So once again, I was going to make a video on Clav, this time about him having his charges dropped, but then I find out that he paid $100,000 just to have a lawyer get his charges dropped. Charges that include having a fake ID and a single Adderall pill on him. He paid $100,000 for something a public defender could have done for free. Like, they were never going to send this guy to prison, they just wanted to scare him straight, which worked until they realized that he had the state of Israel backing him, cutting their fun short, thus ruining a perfectly good video idea. Thanks, Obama. But for that short time after his arrest, best believe he was puckering his hole as tight as he could in preparation for what he thought was coming. Fortunately for him, kissing the wall is as easy as letting Aiden Ross bend over in front of you while you give his chocolate starfish the biggest smooch of all time. But I've been talking about influencers so much that I forgot what this channel was originally about. Get ready to unsubscribe. So about a month ago, I decided to watch this movie, Primate, only it was online and it was in cam quality, so I'm like, yeah, I'll make a video on it next time. But it got me thinking, along with whales, chimpanzees are one of the only animals that I will never be comfortable around. I don't even care if Jane Goodall, rest in peace, was the one showing me them. Have you not seen that lady that got turned into a Smiling Friends character? I'd rather take my chances slapping a hibernating bear, at least then I'd be able to run away. But if you are in the vicinity of an ape that wants to kill you, they are going to get the job done and then use their iPad to ask for a treat. But this movie finally released in HD, and I thought, why not show you guys what not to do when owning a pet chimpanzee? Go with my title this time. But this movie is about this group of college kids going to vacation in Hawaii when all of a sudden their pet chimpanzee starts eating everyone alive. But they start off the movie by letting you know what rabies is, and they even highlight the word rabies in red, which they typically do if that was the name of the movie, but I guess just so you don't think they're giving you a random fact before the movie starts, so like this whole movie would make absolutely no sense had you not known that rabies is what caused the ape to go mad. But this isn't even a joke, because there's no explanation until later as to how the chimp got infected. This guy just shows up to give the chimp, whose name is Ben, his shot in the dead of night when all of a sudden he gets his face ripped off. We then cut to 36 hours earlier, which is like a day and a half, and we're now on a plane where we meet this guy who you just know is going to die later in the movie, otherwise they wouldn't have this be his only line until that time comes.
Cute little guy, huh?
They all land in Hawaii, where these three scissor sisters are like, did I hear that your parents are going to be gone on the exact day that we told them we were all coming to spend our vacation so we can...
Did you say your dad's gonna be out of town?
Yeah.
Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking?
But because not everyone thinks underage drinking is cool, Kate... Alright, let's get fucking drunk and... But we're now at the house they're going to spend the rest of the movie at, which is apparently owned by this girl's dad, who is deaf, which is supposed to get the smart people to realize that this is who owns the chimp, seeing as that chimps are known to be able to communicate through sign language. You don't have to know that, but what are you, a dummy? What are you, an idiot? You thought the monkey was gonna talk? You thought this was gonna be like that movie where the monkey was a Grammy-nominated artist? Did you not see him rip dude's face off? We then meet the aforementioned Ben, and what's funny about this monkey movie is that this isn't a real monkey, nor is it CGI. This is an actor in a monkey suit, which is crazy when you compare this monkey costume to CGI used in a movie that cost $100 million more to make. But after everyone gets nice and freaked out after meeting the monkey of confusion...
He wants you to shake his hand.
My hand? He wants to shake my hand?
Why is she putting her hand out? Like, shaking someone's hand is something only animals do. He wants to shake my hand? I guess. Yeah, psych! Get your hands off me, you damn dirty ape! Now, as Ben is being brought back to his low enclosure, there is a dead mongoose nearby that isn't really paid any mind to, even after seeing that Ben has been bit. They're like, I guess it's nothing. Now, if I can only remember where they wanted me to remember something about this. Nah, he'll be fine. He's good. You got this little scratch, little monkey scratch. Later that same night, we meet this guy again, bringing us back to where the beginning left off. So we as the audience know that he has rabies. With that information, obviously, we're like, he needs to die. PETA and whoever can cry about it later, but we need to put a bullet between this monkey's eyes at our earliest convenience, or else James Franco is going to set off a chain of events that none of us are going to be able to stop. But after seeing this creature literally look like he wants to kill someone, after one of them suggests he be put down, they're like, are you fucking serious, dog? You fucking talking about my monkey like that?
No, I'm sorry. Don't you have a gun or something?
You want to shoot him?
Yeah. Isn't that what you're supposed to do with sick animals?
Fuck you.
Now, mind you, she's saying this after seeing Ben try and do this seconds earlier. This is like when a dog owner says, no, my dog don't bite, when they obviously do. Like, what do you mean, fuck you? This is how AIDS started. Everyone wanted to kill that infected monkey, but one of the guys was like, actually, just give me 5 minutes alone with her. I'll cure it for sure. He's gonna fuck the monkey, isn't he? He almost said that the last time. We're gonna let him do this with the AIDS monkey? They then all start arguing, which ends up getting one of them bit, which leads them to jump in the pool because Ben can't swim.
Get in the pool! Ben can't swim!
They then realize that now they have a chance to push Ben to his death, and after thinking they got him, Ben was like, psych, we're only 37 minutes into the movie. And it isn't until now does this B-word finally realize that, hey, maybe we should have put a bullet in his little monkey brain when we had the chance.
Why is Ben doing this?
Nick. Dad.
It's not Ben anymore.
It took him biting someone's leg and then throwing one of their friends to his death for her to realize that. When this is all over, you're getting sued, missy. We then see Ben's owner at one of his book signings when all of a sudden he gets a text saying that the animal he found in Ben's enclosure had rabies, but because there was apparently no rabies in Hawaii, which I looked it up and that's not just something they made up for the movie, they're like, alright, we'll test the samples, you fucking you genius, you sarcastic bitch, which gives Ben more time to figure out who he's gonna kill next. And unfortunately, it's the party girl who gets her face brutally smashed in. Pet's going in the lawsuit. Now, earlier when they first jumped in the pool, they tried to call for help and ended up FaceTiming the guys from the plane, only their phone was broken, so all these guys heard were, come over, and they're like, shaka, bruh. And what did I tell you? After these guys start walking around the house, the teddy bear guy finds his way to this room with this red light that in any other circumstances would be annoying as shit, but he finds this picture of Ben when all of a sudden, there he is. And just like in that scene from Planet of the Apes where Koba acts like a clueless ape in order to get the gun, Ben does the same thing, only instead of getting a gun, he rips this guy's jaw open like King Kong did to that dinosaur, only much more gruesome. The girl who suggested they kill Ben then makes a break for it, and actually makes it to one of the cars outside, only it's the wrong car. Not just that, Ben has the keys to the car she's in, and for some reason knows how to unlock the car. Eventually he gets in, and she becomes Ben's next victim. Obviously, with only 2 girls left, Ben decides that he needs to finish the job, but the rabies has already taken over more than half of his brain, so instead of just killing one of them, he scratches one of the girls' backs. While that's happening, the other girl's dad finally comes home and is like, what? That was not there when I left this morning. He then gets into a big fight, which ends up with Ben falling from the 2nd story being impaled by this chair below. In my opinion, the worst pet owners I've ever seen, like at least James Franco let his evolve. You guys couldn't, even with the brain power of 7 college students, figure out a way to kill something that has to talk with a fucking iPad. How was no one's plan to jump on this sumbitch and just choke him until he passes out? Like, as strong as these things are, I'm pretty confident about taking one of them on with 6 of my friends. Yeah, we might lose one of them, but the rest of us can say we killed a monkey and nobody can call us racist for it. You guys are racist for even thinking that's what I meant when I said monkey. When I literally killed like a monkey in front of you. Like, we killed a monkey. What are you, racist? It's a monkey, what do you mean? But yeah guys, that is what not to do if you have a pet chimpanzee. Also for my next video, I'm not sure if I was just seeing things or this was just a really old video that popped up on my feed, but I am 50% sure Aiden Ross said that he was going to try and catch a predator with Vitaly tomorrow on Friday. But after I tried looking for a clip of them saying that, I couldn't. And no one else is posting about it, so it's just a waiting game. Regardless, I will see you tomorrow and or Saturday with a new video. Also, 19 more people gotta follow me on Instagram and I'll give one of you something from behind me. me. Also, I've been lagging it, but for the people who asked for one of these, they are packed. I just need to get the shipping labels. Until then though, peace.